the hackers are believed to be living in Russia. At what point does the U.S. start to try to inflict pain on governments who allow this sort of thing to happen in their territory?
We are working to try to get to the place where we have sort of an international standard, that governments, knowing that criminal activities are happening from their territory, that we all move on those criminal enterprises. And that I expect that's one of the topics I'll be talking about with President Putin.
Are you confident that Putin was not involved? Are you confident that Putin was not involved?
I am confident that I've read the report of the FBI accurately, and they say they were not. He was not. The government was not.
What would you like
Mr. President, Wednesday's executive order mentions the Colonial Pipeline directly, but the press release says it only encourages private sector companies to follow the federal government's lead, which encouragement is good, but in the face of profit, it's kind of sketchy. So what concrete steps is the administration taking to ensure that companies are prepared and held accountable for their cybersecurity issues?
You've asked three different questions in that one thing, I think, as I understand it. The bottom line is that I cannot dictate that the private companies do certain things relative to cybersecurity. A lot of you are very seasoned reporters. You've been covering this debate up on the Capitol Hill before I became president, and unrelated to President Trump, just a debate internally among senators as to whether or not the government should be insisting, and it gets into privacy issues and a whole range of things. So that's going to be an ongoing negotiation. But I think it's becoming clear to everyone that we have to do more than being done now, and the federal government can be significant value added in having that happen. Yes.
Are you will you consider doing any kind of retaliatory cyber attacks to shut down these criminals? Are you ruling that out?
No.